Hello everyone, Milkmanner here. In today's video, we're going to talk about Leona, her kit, and how to play her. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, comment down below on what your thoughts on Leona. But anyways, with that being said, let's jump right into it. So we have Leona's passive, work-life balance. While stringified, Leona constantly regenerates energy. When energy is above 50%, her movement speed increases. If below 50%, her armor gradually recovers. Now, for her active skill, Kinetic Barrier. Leona generates square blocks with two angles options in designated area. Generating blocks consumes skill points and energy. Up to 16 blocks can exist at once. Now, for her ultimate, Fortress of Purity. Leona fills her energy bar while making existent and newly generated blocks over the skill duration permanently transparent. Transparent blocks no longer block paths or allies' bullets. When playing Leona, it is important to play around with her blocks. Because if you don't play around with her blocks, the entire character itself is useless. Her blocks has a various things to provide, like cover, angles, and blocking. Let's talk about Leona's blocks. First things first, Leona can deploy around maximum of 16 blocks inside the match. Beyond than 16 blocks, the previous blocks that has been placed will disappear. So, as you can see here in front of me, this is 16 blocks 2 by 8. If I place the 17 block here, block right here will disappear. So here,
Energy barricade
actually
deploy.
that block right there. The first block that I placed is now gone. So if I place another block here, this one will disappear. There we go. If the first block she puts gets destroyed, she can place another block as long as not beyond 16 blocks. So for Leona, when her energy is below 50%, she can regen armor for herself. For example, I throw a grenade here.
Energy reserves depleted over 50%.
There we go. As you can see, she gains armor faster than anyone without armor. So boom. So as you can see, I have 50% above. So that means that I don't get armor regen.
Grenade.
There we go. So my passive didn't trigger because my energy is not below 50%. And I'm only getting 2 points of armor. Now, let's try the light armor and the heavy armor. So first, we're gonna try the light armor. So I'll take
cover.
down my armor first.
Energy reserves depleted
And
over 50%.
I have my passive below 50%. And look how fast I'm regenning my armor. Look at that. And done. Now let's try the heavy armor. There we go. There we go. I have no armor, but I have the passive. As you can see, I build up armor very quickly with my 50 below percent. There we go. It's not quite fast for the heavy armor, but it does its job to boost itself and gain Leona more armor. So boom, there we go. And now, let us try the Awakening Wine for Leona, which is allies near blocks slowly regenerate armor. First things first, let's switch to light armor. And I'll break my armor first.
Energy reserves depleted
And then
over
I'll
50%.
go over here near my blocks. And as you can see, look how fast my armor regen is. Look at that. And boom. Full armor. Now let us try the heavy armor. So there we go. Let's go over
Energy
here.
reserves depleted over 50%.
So my and energy regen is below 50%, and I have the 4 blocks over here, and the passive for light armor from the heavy armor. So there we go, builds up very fast. So, and boom, there we go. Leona has a yellow circle that can boost her energy. This is called movement speed and armor regen by 100%. So if you pick this and have a 50% below and has a light armor, you will get
Take
this.
cover. Energy reserves depleted over 50%.
There you go. Like boom. Yeah. So let's try the heavy armor.
Grenade.
So go here. Now look at my regen armor. Look how fast that it goes. And then boom, with that I have full armor. So for the upgrade for Leona, let's start with her gun. First things first, I would suggest pick the base fire rate. You don't need more damage because she already has 60 bullets in her magazine. So having this is it's good, but it's not really good as the base fire rate. And you don't really need more damage in order to kill someone. You just be at the back. And for the critical hit, I would suggest either pick headshot or string of fight because Leona's gun is basically a laser, and if you can hit someone with a headshot, it can be very deadly. Stringify, of course, is good, but for me personally, I would go for headshot. For the capacity, I would suggest go for reload speed. Her magazine capacity doesn't really need. You don't really need 10 more bullets. Reload speed is very good. So, as you can see, to shoot once, look how slow that is. And if I have the reload speed, look how fast it is. It's good. You'll need more bullets. For the accuracy, I would suggest go pick for spread control so that you can laser enemy from any distance, like 40 meters or something, or 30. But for handling speed, then it's going to be, it increases your ADS more faster. You can see the difference. For accuracy, I would suggest pick spread control. Handling speed is already 100%, so I mean, if you want more ADS speed, then go for you. But for me, I'll really like spread control. So for the yellow circles, this is basically her entire kit. I would suggest pick cooldown reduction so that I can place more blocks when retaking or defending the site. So for the work-life balance, energy regen is very essential for her because she needs the energy when stringified. However, movement speed and armor regen is good for being a tank, be a little bit faster for her. But personally, just pick between these two. If you like the regen, go for regen. If you like the increased speed and armor regen, go for it. But it basically depends on you. But for me, I'll just go for energy regen. For the armor, light armor is still good. I would suggest switching the light armor to heavy armor in order to be more tanky, but it depends on you. For the stringification, it all depends on you. For me, I would just pick stringified movement speed so that I can move a little bit faster. So now that's all the upgrades for Leona, for her gun, for her passive, and for her survivability. So for this part of the video, I'm going to show you guys Leona's block placement or setups. This will essentially give you some ideas on where to place Leona's blocks. With Leona, you can place a block or here so that you can stand, and if an enemy comes through, you can easily shoot them down. If they push through here and place a block over there, or you can place another block which is below there, you can place a block. By doing this, your sniper is fully protected, allowing them to shoot if the enemy goes through this area right here. placing a block there, the attackers cannot stringify in that wall in order to get over there. Place your crosshair between this crooked line right here. Put 2 blocks there and put another one below or another one here. By doing this, the enemy cannot stringify over here, leaving them stuck here until someone breaks these blocks in front of them. For example, if I'm an attacker and I go through here and drop down, I cannot unstringify myself or shoot, throw a grenade, or use my secondary, leaving the attackers to be stuck in this position. As long blocks right here is been broken, then they can get out. Area 88, you're gonna place a block making the attackers cannot go up when stringified over there or below.
Bomb carrier knocked down.
Leaving them stuck, place a block 2 over here, and placing a block makes the attacker cannot stringify inside the site. By placing 3 blocks, the attackers cannot plant in this corner or in that corner or even in this corner, leaving them to plant inside of this square. They're going to get exposed from 3 different angles, or here by 2 angles, or in this corner right here by this window. Putting the 3 blocks here is very good. And for this angle right here, place your crosshair in this block line and then another one over here again, giving you a full protection from 3 different angles. You can place a block here so that your teammates is protected, allowing them to shoot 3 different angles. You can place a block here because the only way to get in is to stringify. If you want to be sneaky, you can stand over here. You can place a block, jump, place 3 blocks, and gives you an advantage from different angles. And if you go down here, you can build up, giving you another angle. You can have an angle from here or there. In this way, you can shoot them if they stand over there. Now for the B site, you can place a block in this corner and that corner, giving you a full denial if the attackers plants over there. You can also give your sniper a different angle to shoot. And this is my favorite blocks also. I place a block there and there, giving me a good view from the B site. And if I want to change my position, I'll just simply stringify it over here. And now I am in this corner over here. Now for the port, you can place a block giving you a protection. And placing a block in this pillar gives you a direct angle from the tunnel or in the door. You can place a block here so that you have a direct aim at the tunnel. So for the space labs, by placing 2 blocks here, giving your sniper a chance to survive from a sniper bullet from the attacker. You can also stand over here to support your sniper. You can place a block against this pillar, giving your teammate or yourself a cover. In this box over here, also in this box. You can also place a block in the middle. Now for the B side, and place 2 blocks here, there, or below, giving you a good angle. By placing a block in this window, you can aim down to this hallway. If your team is having a hard time retaking the C site, you can place a block here, another one here, and another one here, giving you a full wide range from 4 different angles. So for the B site, you can place a block, make it a cover, or you can put 2 blocks in this corner right here for a sneaky kill from the elbow. Or you can place a block for a sneaky kill again by placing a block, giving you an advantageous angle from here. Now for the A site, you can place a block, getting you an advantage over there. By placing a block against this red building, you can get a cover from your right, and you can shoot down anyone from this angle or in the heaven or there. By placing a block against the wall, giving your sniper more survivability from the attacking sniper. By placing a wall there, the attackers cannot go above. Now for the A site, I suggest putting a block against this wall so that if the attacker wants to attack this area here, they cannot get inside because of the block. Placing 2 blocks allows you to see everything from the site and from the cubby there.
Bomb dropped in Zone A.
By placing 2 blocks against this wall, giving your teammates more room to shoot and not exposing their body, allowing your teammates to shoot the enemies. By placing a block against this wall, you can shoot the attackers from the stairs or even here.
Defenders win. Defenders win.
Now for the B site, 2 blocks allows you to get inside or get outside. When the walls are dropped, if you see the attackers are coming in, you can just simply go here and block this off, making the attackers to break these 3 blocks in order to get inside. By placing this block against this wall, you can shoot the enemy feet or even their body. By placing another 2 wall over here, you can shoot their feet or you can shoot there at the staircase. Now for the A site, by placing 2 blocks against this wall, you can shoot enemies from the staircase or from this stone right here. By placing a block over here, allowing your teammates from the middle can reposition themselves and get covered from your blocks. Now for the B site, by placing 2 blocks against this wall, you can get a cover from the stairs or from the cave. By placing another block at this wall, you can get a clear view from the middle entrance or the stairs. By putting 3 blocks at the edge of this corner, making the attackers to be very difficult to go up. By placing 2 blocks at this blue or purple square, you can get a clear angle from the middle entrance or the stairs or at the entrance of the cave. By placing 2 blocks there, you can shoot the enemy's feet. So in conclusion, Leona does provide a lot of value when it comes for her blocks. Examples are cover, angles, armor, regen, and blocking. However, she doesn't provide much value when it comes for information like Nobu and Michelle. Both characters has an ability that gives information like scanning the walls or marking the attacker's position. For Leona, her blocks does provide some kind of information like shooting her blocks, but sometimes the attackers can basically ignore her blocks. I would suggest to play Leona with a friend or in a party. Playing Leona solo is sometimes hard because your teammate doesn't play around her blocks, making it useless. I would recommend to play Leona at the back. She doesn't need to push very deep. She needs to play around with her teammates in order to win the round. So that would be all for today's guide video. I hope this video provides some information when playing her, and I hope that this video help you to play Leona correctly and placing her blocks in a correct way. This video took a very long time to make because it was my first time making a guide video. I hope it helps. But anyways, I don't want to take your time anymore. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below if this guide video helps you. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and that will be all. Bye bye.